guys, welcome back to another YouTube video here today. And today we are coming at you with a brand new gun Rafa build, and this is bullet holes Rafa 3.0 updated for level 60. So what we are using now for guns wise, we are using the bod, because the bod is just still really good and it just absolutely destroyed bosses. So this thing's absolutely insane. Recommend getting yourself with one with Torque stickies and all SMG. And then we're using the roulette, which has Jacobs and Ripper on it. 24 meg, 9.8 fire rate. This thing is insane. It does on reload, it gives random buffs. So you're gonna want like 6 or 7 buffs for the best bossing experience with this gun. And then we're using the Dark Beast, which has Jacob's Ripper and Alt Shotgun. This thing is really insane. It absolutely will destroy the crystals and it will melt some bosses and shit. This is really nice gun. And then we are using the Aegean's Burst with Jacobs and with Ripper on it because this thing is absolutely insane. 5 fire rate is very important. I don't know if this is max damage, but I do know the 5 fire rate is very good, and this is a very good version of it. This one has shock override, and this has a replicator, which really doesn't matter, but the Ripper part is very important when it comes to this build. So then we're using the shiny war paint for extra fire rate for single bossing. Now, if you were going to go up against Bloom, I would recommend grabbing yourself a triple bypass with action skill cooldown on it. So you can get your action skill back really easily. And then we're using the crit knife for extra damage. If you want to use it, you really don't need to use it. And then we're using the devastating dancer. We got 1 point in Saltado, 5 in Temporal, and 1 in the Thrill. This has action skill cooldown rate and action skill duration, which is really nice. Then we're using the triple siphon wasp for dinner, which is really nice. So this gives us extra shock damage when we have overshield. So we're always getting overshield because we're using triple siphon. And then we're using a Ripper enhancement that gives us gun damage by 2% for each consecutive shots fired, and maximum stacks 25 stacks. And this one has pistol fire rate, shotgun fire rate, and magazine size, which is really nice because that's really important. The more fire rate you have on this build, the better. And then, yeah, 3 Deadeyes and 2 airstrikes. And now we're using 5 points in Sitar. This gives us 25% gun damage. We're using 5 in fire rate, 2 in Jagar. Give us action skill cooldown. Duration restore on critical hits. Rafa deals increased damage from all sources. The fuller his shields are, the greater the bonus. While Rafa's shields at max capacity, double the bonus. So this is really nice. Hazming Warfare, this now actually works with guns if you are using Vital the first shot from Rafa's fully loaded magazine deals bonus corrosive damage. So now this works with Bullet Buddy Deluxe. So now we're getting bonus corrosive damage, and then we put 5 points into here. So we get bonus fire damage of damage dealt. So we get fire damage with all our kinetic guns and bonus corrosive damage. And then we're using 5 points in large jars. So we have ammo regen, 5 points into thrill. So we get extra fire rate. 5 points into first impression. You get the 50% gun damage. 5 points in El Sado gives you 30% gun damage. 2 points in the brain dump, so you get a little bit of critical hit chance. 5 points into large jaws, so you get a bunch of gun handling because our fire rate is extremely crazy. So you want a lot of gun handling. And then you're gonna want you put 5 points into deadline, so you get even more fire rate, and you have reload speed if you really need the reload speed. And then for specializations, we are using the best defense, which you get more damage dealt when your shields are full, up to 30%, which is really nice. We're using Riddle this. It gives you gun damage 1% per stack, maximum stacks of the 50s. And then we're using in the zone. If you want to use this, you can swap this out for something else. So if you want to aim, this will give you extra gun damage and critical damage while you're aiming if you want to aim. And then we're using now with caffeine, so we're using this for bloom mostly. This reduces action skill cooldown whenever record is activated. So when we're fighting bloom and you run out of action skill and you need to get your action skill back, this is really nice. So this will give you your action skill back. So let me show you guys now. So this corrosive skill never used to work, and the fire damage never used to work. But see, when we're shooting this, see we're getting fire damage. See that in there? We're getting fire damage, kinetic damage, and corrosive damage all in one. All those skills now work together very well. Actually insane. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Make sure you like, subscribe, leave a comment down below, and I will see you guys in the next build video. Peace.